Hi everyone, welcome to another Trading View update. Bitcoin and Ethereum both moving higher, which is great to see. Now, over the last week and a half, we saw a big correction. Not a lot of, but some uncertainty, doubt as to whether we'd move higher so quickly, as to what's going on. And in times like this, again, zoom out, take a look at the bigger picture, and what you can see on the Bitcoin chart is that at the moment, we're still posting a green candle for the month. So despite what happened over the last week and a half, we're still up for September. The bull run is still very much moving higher. It's looking good. And especially on the more macro level now, we've reclaimed that important 47K area. Just to remind you, for the Fibonacci extensions for the previous run, we've identified how 47K is a really important psychological area to keep as support, especially on a monthly basis, to allow the price to really find that support to move higher still. Now, looking at a little bit on the more close or on a shorter time frame as well, if we go to the daily chart, what we've seen is that the Fibonacci retracement levels for the April to June correction are also posting a very important support level at 40K. So what do I mean by that? That's about 46K. You can see how the price correction has, we've identified a level at around 0.5, 46.8, 47K, but we've broken through again. I'd like to see us hold this level to allow prices to move higher still. But this is overall, this is a good picture. We're in a good position. The market's healthy. We're now testing some resistance, quite an important resistance level at 48K, which was this kind of previous local top that we traded on the 15th of August. If we break higher still, then I'm looking anything at 50K, which is where prices found that ceiling whilst trading in the last week of August. Now, the other important thing to look out for here is that the 51K area, right about here, is also another area where there's a lot of Fibonacci retracements coming in, acting as resistance. You can see on the entire bull run of the year, or since March 20 so far, you've got this line coming in at 52K, which acted as initial resistance. So keeping an eye on that as well. At the moment, prices are looking good. If we do move back down, which is still a possibility, then 44K area is first level of support. Anything below that, we're looking at the 42.5K, which is the local top from the 2nd of June. One thing I would note as well, before we go to Ethereum, is that the RSI is starting to post a similar sort of pattern to the one that we had throughout the first 6 months of the year. So this is on a much shorter time frame, so it's probably not going to be as strong. But if prices move higher and we encountered this line, could see some resistance, could see a pullback. That said, if we break through it in one go, that's a very bullish signal to me and implies that prices will move higher still. On Ethereum, we are back at the middle of this trading corridor that we've been in for the beginning of the year. We're moving higher still. We're now testing resistance at 3,600. We're approaching a price area now where we moved higher very quickly on the 2nd of September, but also then when we corrected, we moved down just as quickly. So that implies there's an order book between I'd say 3,600 and 3,750, where there's not many orders being waiting to be filled. So the order book there seems to be a little bit thinner. That means that if we do move higher, that next leg up over the next $1,500 could happen very quickly. That's it from us. Have a good trading day.